Hello students, so in this video we are going to see the 2D viewing pipelining, right? So viewing pipelining, here we are having a different number of transformations. So the pipelining consists of these many different number of transformations. So let us start with the very first transformation called as modeling transformation. So modeling is nothing but we are designing the particular object, right? So that is called as MCS, modeling coordinate system, right? Then we are creating the world coordinate system by combining all these models together. Okay, so that we can see the some image that can be a 2D or 3D world scene, right? Then it will be the WCS will be converted into the viewing transformation. So once again it is converted into 3D view scene. Okay, then afterwards in the projection it is coming to this projection part. So inside the projection we are having clipping and normalization. Then we have to normalize it actually. So these are the projection characteristics. Then finally after doing the rasterization we can see the 2D image, right? For example, here model actually now suppose we want to create one face like this. So how to model this kind of face means one circle for head and two circle for eyes and one line group for nose and one arc for the mouth and two arcs for the ear, right? So how we this is the model means we can just tell what and all is needed for the particular object. Then how we can convert that into the world coordinate means absolute coordinate values as well as the sizes should be mentioned properly here in the world coordinate, right? So in the world coordinate we are giving the circle values as well as the circle for I we are giving the values. So each and everything separately absolute coordinate value we are supposed to give, right? Next we have the world coordinate, how we are converting this world coordinate to the viewing coordinate, right? So after modeling by giving the absolute values we are giving the world coordinate. Then we have to change this into the viewing coordinate by changing its position as well as the change in the shape as well as the position, right? And next the projection part. So projection in the sense where exactly you want to project inside the viewport, whether top corner or right corner or left corner or in the middle part, right? So this is called as a projection. So here we are using one main process called as clipping. So here the clipping depends on the viewing frame as well as the volume. So finally here after doing the normalization it will become a device independent coordinate, right? So this is so these are the steps are there in the 2D viewing transformation pipelining: model coordinate, world coordinate, viewing and normalized coordinates. Finally we are having the device coordinate, right? So these are the main 2D viewing transformation pipelining stages. So actually in the 2D viewing what exactly we are doing means we are converting the world coordinates to the viewing coordinate, so which is called as window to viewport. So window is nothing but see, this is called as a window, a region of the scene which is selected. Okay, so that is called as window, and we are converting this window to the viewport coordinate. So viewport is nothing but a region on display device for mapping to the window, right? So here almost all the graphics packages will be having one rectangular clipping window. We are calling that as a viewport, right? See here whenever we are talking about world coordinate we have the clipping window with the minimum as well as the maximum value of x as well as the y. So in the y also we are having the y minimum as well as the y maximum value, and how we are converting this clipping window into the viewport, right? So that is our goal. I will explain you with this equation, see, this is the clipping window. So here we are having the minimum as well as maximum of y as well as the x values, right? So if we cut this only this particular rectangular window, then this is called as the viewport, right? So the viewport is not always the rectangular part of this area. We can make this as a x and y plane, and we can change this as our viewport, right? So this should be rotated, then only we can view the proper clipping part of the object. Okay, so this is the world coordinate to the viewing coordinate. So we have to do the proper rotation as well as the translation with respect to the origin, and normalization and viewport transformations, right? So here the viewport coordinates are always given in the range of 0 to 1. Okay, so always the viewport is within the unit square. So after clipping the unit square, then which will be mapped to the output display device. See, here this is the clipping window. Inside we are having this object. When we are changing this world coordinate to the window, here we are doing the process called as normalization, right? So here we have to maintain the aspect ratio, and we have to maintain the relative position of the points within these two rectangles. See here, this dot, this point is here. The same way here in the viewport also, this point should be visible here itself, right? So this is called as window to viewport transformation. And for any part, okay, so this is the world coordinate and this is the viewport coordinate. Okay, so here different sizes, it is applicable for different sizes as well as the height as well as the width ratio. For any point, how we can do means we have to equalize the viewport points to the window points, all the x values as well as the y values. Then now we have to find out the xv as well as the yv value. So what is xv means? The point which it is located there in the viewport. So how we can get the xv as well as the yv means xv min plus xw minus xw min of, this is scaling factor. This xv max minus xv min and xw max minus xw min is called as the scaling factor sx, and this is for sy. Okay, so this can be easily accomplished by using the scaling operation as well as the translation operation, right? And aspect ratio is nothing but the relative proportions of the object should be maintained. If it is maintained, then only we can see the same object as it is in the screen. Otherwise, for the circle we will get some different shape, means it will become a ellipse. Okay, otherwise for the square we will get rectangle, or if the original image is rectangle, then we may get square if the aspect ratio is not maintained properly. Okay, so I hope you have understood about this window to viewport. See, this is the main equation how we are converting it, right? So here we are doing this scaling factor, this is sx and this is sy, and we are finally doing the translate operation, xv min minus xw min and yv min with the yw min. So this is to translate the lower left corner of the clipping window to the lower left corner of the viewport, right? So that's all about this two-dimensional viewing part. I hope you have understood about this concept. Thank you.